My name is Dr. Brian Pelczar. I grew up in northeastern Pennsylvania. I was the son of a family physician in a small town, and when I decided to go to medical school and was trying to determine what sort of physician I wanted to be, I always thought that I wanted to be a family practice doctor just like my dad. And I went to medical school at Jefferson Medical College in Philadelphia. I realized that I loved surgery and that I had to do something with my hands. And so at that time I decided to choose the specialty that best combined family practice and surgery, which I felt was ear, nose, and throat. We see a lot of kids. I love kids. Kids make the day go fast. I can have fun with them. I can be goofy. And it was actually very interesting because when I told my dad what my choice was and that I was no longer going to do family practice and that I wanted to do ear, nose, and throat, he broke down and started crying, and I really didn't know what had transpired. And it turns out that my dad's dad, my grandfather, had hearing loss relatively early in life, and he had always wanted my father to be an ear, nose, and throat physician. And so when I told my dad that I wanted to be an ear, nose, and throat physician, he started to cry and said, you know, Grandpa got his wish, he just got a generation later. Our practice had been started by two Montanans, Randall Barthelmess and Gene Henneford. Steve was the third, and then I became the fourth, and I've now been practicing here for 25 years. We are the premier ear, nose, and throat practice in eastern Montana. You know, we see the kids who have hearing problems, or they have throat infection problems, or they have sleep cycle problems, and there's nothing more rewarding than getting a child and making it so that they can hear, so that their speech can develop, so that they can do well in school. Or kids who might be having behavioral problems because they're not sleeping well, to be able to address that problem for them so that they can achieve everything they're capable of achieving once their airway has been corrected for them. That's very rewarding, and it is a very centralized practice. We have the Yellowstone Medical Center right here. If someone needs hospital care, we have that half a block across the street to the north. If someone needs outpatient surgery, we have that a quarter of a block to the east. And so everything's central. You park your car, you get out, and then you don't have to leave. We can be reached directly at 406-238-6161. If you'd like to look at the practice and kind of get an online idea of how the practice is performing, you can go to entabillings.com. We have a lot of new videos. We have some patient testimonials. You can get an idea of what the doctors are like on that site. And we'd certainly like to manage the ear, nose, and throat problems for you.